Hello, my friends. How are you? I'm Rodrigo Dorval. I'm talk from Brazil. I'm Brazilian. I speak Portuguese, but I'm trying to speak English. I was speaking in the Spanish too. Imagine one Brazilian talking in the Spanish and in the English, but I speak Portuguese. It's a nice experience. Okay, Abigail, good to see you again. Yes, I remember you. Yes, good things. Um, I type in the chat the link for you, PADCMS. It's a link. If you can click in this link, please. And while this, let me explain better about this project. Okay, I'm Rodrigo.
Hey, Rodrigo, sorry. I think Pastor Tenorio said he would like to give a little intro for you first.
Okay.
So let's wait. You deserve an intro, so
sorry,
let's let Pastor Tenorio do that. Hold on one second.
Está con presa, Rodrigo, ¿eh?
El hombre está en todos los videos.
That's right. I moved from one to the other, buddy.
Good.
Hello, Pathfinders, leaders, and Master Guide leaders. Thank you guys for being with us, for making it this far into our training. And well, just to give a little bit of insight on Rodrigo, I call him the Steve Jobs of South America. And we went with a special team from Texas to the South American Camporee. I think it was about 2 years ago. And everybody kept saying the same thing. You need to talk to Rodrigo. Because we went specifically to grab ideas, to get on just different things, you know, to see how they're doing ministry on that side of the world. And Rodrigo was the main man. And so we went and spoke with him, and he started showing us this program that he had developed just for club ministries. And it was impactful because it literally had everything that a coordinator, that a director of a club, that a counselor, that a treasurer, a secretary of a club needed, all in one. As you guys already know, we use Ultra Camp, but Ultra Camp was created for summer camp. You know, it is made for summer camp. And so it is challenging many times to adapt it to club ministries. So we were sold on it as soon as we saw everything that it had for us. And we started in the process with Rodrigo on how we could bring it to Texas. So Florida also was on the same path. And yes, Florida already has started using it, and with success. And we delay a little bit because of the whole coronavirus. But we have good news, and that is that the North American division has also taken on this challenge to take on this program. And so I'm going to let Rodrigo now talk to you guys about the different things that you can do. He's going to show you how we can adapt it, and pretty much it's amazing. So thank you, Rodrigo, for being with us. And he's been teaching today 4 classes, all back to back, nonstop, in English, in Spanish, for adventures, for master guys. So thank you, Rodrigo. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for this invitation. Okay. This is my last presentation in this afternoon, but with a main group, Pathfinders. I'm Pathfinder. I'm come to Adventist Church by the Pathfinders Club. It's my great love in my life. Okay, the link I sent you by the chat for everybody. Okay, you can see, you can follow me. PADCMS, it's an actual link But about this question is, PID CMS will be changed probably in the next month. Why? Two reasons. Because in this moment, PID CMS, it's exclusively for Pathfinders, Adventures, and Master Guide clubs. But in the next month, will be not only to Master Guides and Pathfinders and Adventures clubs, but to young ministries too. They will use the same system with clubs, okay? But until this moment, PID is Pathfinders Adventures Department, CMS is Club Management System. But the next month will be Youth Ministry Management System, okay? But probably the link, the name, everything will change it. Okay, I will share with you the 3 ways that you can request your account, okay? You can request your account by one page, by the conference, or by your coordinator. I will show you the first. I'm share my screen. Okay, where? Yes.
So if you click on the share screen and then desktop one.
You can see my screen? Excellent,
yes,
okay.
We can see.
This is a login page by the CMS, okay? The name included, change it, we have Ministry Management System. See the red button, request reactivate account. It's the first way that you can request your account, the new account in the CMS system. I'm clicking this button. Okay, first of all, the system speaks 3 languages: Portuguese, Spanish, and the main language, English. Okay, I think in more 4 months, the French is the more one language available in the system. Okay, 4 languages: English, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. The system have levels. The first level is the vision. In ID example, they will see, they can see example, all the statistics by the clubs. Only statistics, okay? No the personal data, no the secret data, only the numbers, only the name of clubs, general statistics. The same thing with a union. The first level is division, the second level is union. They can see the statistics too. The third level is conference, okay? They can see more informations, but know the personal information, but they can see the name of directors, they can see the regions, the coordinators, but always, my friends, the personal data, only the club can see these personal data, okay? It's a main thing, it's a main information about this, because always one person requests me, Rodrigo, about personal data, who can see, who can access, who can export. Okay, only the club can see, only the club can export, only the club can register. It's an important thing, it's a special thing about this. Division level, union level, conference level, we have coordinator level. When I speak level, I'm talking about modules, permissions, roles, functions, tools, okay? The division have their tools, unions the same, the conference the same, the coordinators, they have a special modules, the clubs, they have a modules, and the last level, no, the other level is the counselor. The counselor can access the data by or about your units example, about their units example. Okay, It's a general information about the system. Yes, I can see this login page. I will return again. Request and activate an account. It's the first way that you can request your account. The question is, you already have one login in the CMS, yes or no? Rodrigo, no, it's my first time in the system. Okay, you need to select to choose this option. Yes, one message, complete your registration. You need to choose the conference. In the future, the Texas conference appears in this combo. You need to choose the church. You need to choose your club. Example, in one church, I can access or I can register or I can see better the Pathfinders, Adventures, Master Guide, all the ministries in the church I can see or I can register, okay? I can instead register in this case. Example, the Autona Club, my role. I have 3, club assistant director, or sometimes vice director, the other conference call it these, club director or club secretary, okay? One question, Rodrigo, how many accounts or how many users we can have in my club example? Listen, usually you have 3. My suggestion is 3 accounts in one club. One for the director, one for the secretary, and one for the treasury. But sometimes you have one big club with a lot of kids. An example, you have one coordinator, a special coordinator for to manage the classes, the honors, the unities, the example in the adventures case, network family. In this case, you can have more than 3 accounts. You can have 4 or 5, a lot of accounts. What are you want, okay? But usually 3 accounts, it's a good thing. Your full name, your gender, but if you're a baptizer or not. This text, it's about a sterling volunteer. It's a good information. It's a good news for you because the CMS or the Youth Ministry Management System works with sterling volunteer server. How or why? Because in the older times or in the old times, you need to register there in the Sterling Volunteers website. You need to request an account there. You need to request a permission there. You need to wait the response there in the website from them. But after this, the conference manually needs approve or not these Sterling volunteer requests. The good news is by the CMS, this part is automatically. It's not a manually function. Iris don't need to approve each profile or each account by the Pathfinders or Adventures or Master Guide clubs. It's a good news. Everything in the CMS in the Sterling Volunteer, they talking with them automatically. It's a good thing. Because this, the Texas conference example, can create one text, Pastor, it's a good thing for you. You can create one text about a Sterling volunteer, the main informations to the directors, to the clubs about these, what is Sterling volunteer, how they can request one permission, account, I don't know. And they can insert in this field the verification date when they request this Sterling volunteer account or special permission, okay? The cell phone, email, state, city, username, password, and this part, it's a privacy policy and the terms of use from the NID about a security, about a privacy, about a use of the system, who can access, who can see the data, everything about this you can read in this private text, in the private policy text, okay? Definitions, everything about this. It's a first way that you can request one account, okay, director? The second way, by your conference, you can talk with them and you can request from them one account for you, for your club. And the third way, it's by your coordinator. Included, I trained the coordinators in the Texas conference on January, I think. I trained, I think, everybody, and they can set or they can release accounts to the clubs, okay? You have three ways for this one, this request an account. Okay, I will share again, but I will share my system in this moment, okay? Pastor Tenorio and my friend, I don't know the name.
Key.
Yes. Help me about questions. In the final, I will respond to the same questions. Oh, a lot of questions. Yes, in the chat.
The only one I have so far is I'll just tell you.
Yes,
so
yes.
I think Pastor Tenori already answered it, but one of the questions is, did you say Texas conference has access to this? He went to access the new account and he didn't see the Texas conference listed.
I will respond to the final. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I will share again my screen, but now I will share my system. Okay, that's it. I create one club. I create one club from Florida conference because it's better. I choose one club from them because if I choose one Texas conference club, it's a big problem. Oh, I know this club, I know that club, I don't know. But in the Florida conference, you never see this club. Included this club, it's one demo Pathfinder club, it's one test club, because I use this club for the trainings. It's a good thing. If you are a coordinator, example, you can request for the Texas conference, example, you can request one account or user in one demo Pathfinder or Adventure Club for the trainings. You can do your trainings with your directors. It's a good thing. It's a good idea, suggestion for you, using a demo or testing Pathfinders or Adventures Club. I'm using one. See, it's my user. It's my main testing club director. Okay, the system, it's very, very simple. The system have three parts, okay? The top, the header, the main part or the big part is a main part when you can see the information, the data, everything about a mod list. And the left part, you can see the mod list, okay? This is your permissions, this is your tools. One club or in the club level, you have 23 mod lists available for you, okay? Repeat, you have a 23 mod lists available for the club level, okay? Other levels have other quantities, but for the club levels, you have 23 mod lists or functions or tools. What is modly for me? When I say, when I speak modly, online courses, it's one modly. Inside the online courses modly, you have a courses, it's a one sub-modly or one internal modly, okay? The system have online courses modly, and inside this modly, you can see one sub-modly or internal modly. I don't know if the better words or phrase for this, but I call it sub-modly, one internal modly. Online courses example, the conference can create online courses from the clubs. Example, courses to directors, to counselors, to chaplains, to secretaries, treasuries. You can create in the conference level, you can create courses, trainings, online trainings to the clubs. And the clubs can see videos, downloads, materials, items, classes, they can do, example, a quiz, and the final they can fill, or they can do one evaluation, one final evaluation, and if they pass in this evaluation, they can generate one digital certificate online by this model. It's a good thing. Here in the South America, one example, we have one training about kids, about like a external volunteer, about security, about kids, about laws and the protection to the kids. And we have in the South America one course about this with 10,000 students in this course, in this online course, studying online about Brazilian laws, about other countries in the South America, laws about kids, about protection of kids. It's a good thing. It's a good, included because of pandemic, it's a good tools for you, for your conference example. Events, it's a nice model, because you remember the conference every time, all the times, they can, they need events, and they need a registers, they need payments. And because this, by the system, inside the system, you have one model called events, and this model have one internal model called register. In the system, you can pay by 3 ways, or you have three methods for the payments. Free payments, it's only the registered names. PayPal payment, included the Texas conference have one PayPal account, or deposit payment. But I'm working about another payments or another platforms of the payments. But a PayPal in the North America, in the South America is the same. It's a main platform from the payments. It's ready to work with a PayPal in the Texas conference. Example, I'm here in the Florida conference, and they have one e-tracker. It's like a one online campery. They can register online. They can pay by PayPal. And see, the screen, it's very simple. I can select all my members or the specific members. See, the price changing. And when I click in the payment button, I will redirect it to PayPal page, the PayPal page payment. It's a good thing because the system doesn't charge or maintain or save the date example or credit card dates or the payment dates, because when I click in the payment button, I will redirect to the PayPal page, and there in the PayPal page will pay this register or this event. Okay, but in the CMS page, it's a very, very simple registration. I can select everybody, or I can select some members. Example, I have one list of the members not released because in this event they have some rules, and because these rules, these members was available to this event. It's a good thing. Each conference can create their events with especially or personalized rules. It's a good thing for the conference, and you can register online. If you have all the members registered, you need only to choose, and that's it. In 5 seconds, you can register your members in one event. Perfect. No, it's a good thing. Inventory, it's one module. In this model, you have two sub-modules. Inventory, it's one module to control the items in your club. Example, tents, stuff for the kitchen or the camp, electronic stuff. So you have a lot of things in your club. materials, specific and exclusive materials in your club. In this case, you can register item by item with a picture included, and you can manage these parts, these items in your club in one special mode. Included after this, you can manage the load. Example, I have 20 tents in my club. I have one tent, and I can share with Rodrigo, but Rodrigo needs to return this tent in 10 days. Okay, I can control, I can set one warning about this, and the system will show me one warning about this information. This inventory model, it's a good thing. Oh, first of all, I need to show you about a first page. I forgot this part. You have a shortcut, because this shortcut, it's main functions in the system. Example, register the members, the events, the treasury things, the ranking, the activities, and the support. The support is a good news. I will share my support with you, but NID takes two advanced source company in the process of the support. The advanced source will share their team with you, giving a support for the clubs. I'm giving a support for the advanced source and the conference, and we are preparing and working about manuals or tutorials, but we have one manual now, but I'm working one better manual or tutorial by modules, because it's better for you, because now you have one big manual or a big tutorial about all the system, but advanced source working with me in one new process of tutorial or manual. You have a message. It's a good thing, because example, NID, your union, your conference can send you a message by this part. The system can send your message, specific and automatically message to you by this part. This classification, because one person sent me individual one question about this. Rodrigo, what is this classification? I will respond now about this. Classification, it's not a ranking. It's not like a conference ranking. The classification of CMS, it's one classification about a use of the system. Each module that you use, example, if you insert your members, the medical form, sterling volunteer, treasury, inventory, ranking, each module you can get or you can receive more stars, until 5 stars in the system. It's one classification, but it's one classification about a use of the system, not about activities. If you did one special activity or participated in one event, no. The ranking of the CMS, it's a ranking about a use of the CMS, okay? It's a forum. You can insert your message, request, one doubt, one share. Example, you can share information or materials with another directors in the North American division. In this part, you can see the calendar from the conference. Okay, I need to go because the time is it's bad with me.
Rodrigo, there's a couple questions. Do you want to start answering, or
no? If you can wait to final
to the end, right?
Yeah, to the end. Yes. Library, classes and honors. You can see, you can read these texts by the classes, Pathfinders and Adventures classes. Honors the same. You can read. You can. Example, I'm open one. Let me see. Postcards. What is this? I can see example the text about a one class, a specific honor. My connection is bad in this moment. Yes, you can see, include the image, the logo about the honor. You can see the requirements. You can see the skill level and the original content, the link of the original content. It's a good thing to consult, to read, to print, everything. The ranking, I know that you talk about this. Secretary, for me, it's a main model in the club level system, okay? Because secretary model, you have boards, calendar, class, documents, honors, members, transfer, and virtual card internal submodules. But in the secretary, the main submodule is members. Why, Rodrigo? Because in this internal submodule, you need to register, or you can register your members, okay? You can register your medical forms. You can see the Sterling volunteer expiration, the request about this. You can set a password for another members, your leadership. Of course, this part depends conference or coordinator permission, but one club can set one password, example for one secretary, and they can call one coordinator or the conference, and they request, hey, I need to club level, club modules for my secretary, but I set the password. You can release the modules for you, or for him, or for her, okay, that's it. No, go ahead, no problem. No, because this it's a members, it's a main module or submodule in the secretary. But you have awards submodule. Example, in the Pathfinder's case, you have a Pathfinder Excellence Award. You can register this information from them. You can set your calendar. You can insert your dates in the system. You can see in green, example, the conference dates. You can see in the red the coordinator dates. You can see in blue your dates, your club's activities, okay? Your club activities. You can see by this view. I can see by this list. You can print by all the year in one page, okay? It's a good thing for you. You can see everything about your club, about your conference, about your coordination in one page. You can set, or you can insert the classes of your members, the honors in the same things. You can generate the specific reports by period, by dates, by year, by one specific honor or classes. Example, how many classes we did in the last year, how many honors he did, the specific honors, how many people did these specific honors in the last year, in the last month. You can generate a lot of reports. Transfer, it's another function or tool in your system. Example, one adventure, finish your period in the adventure club. The adventure club can transfer this adventure member to a one Pathfinder club, and everything about this member, the events that this kid participate, the classes, the honors, everything will migrate to the new club, and the new club can receive this information, and they can work with one nice story about this member. Okay, it's a good thing. Example, I have one leader or one master guide in one club. I can transfer to another club. In the future, friends, Pastor Tenorio, everybody, in the future, I have one person in Dallas, but this guy changed it to Boston. Okay, the club of the Dallas can transfer to club of the Boston, this member, this profile, and everything about this person to the Boston club. It's a good thing. It's a good tool in the system. Virtual card, friends. master guide friends. Virtual card, it's a nice tool to the master guide virtual card or class. You can do online your class. You can follow your members by this model. Example, you have one master guide club and you have members working in your club doing master guide class. And because this, you can see item by item, requisite by requisite, what they are doing in the class, but by virtual mode, by a virtual model, by this virtual submodel in this way. Okay, you have more things. Example, tools, birthdays by month. You can generate a report. You can see everybody by month. You can see the contacts, but I know the personal data, but the simple data. Example, I need to talk with one director in the California because I need to transfer one member to them. Okay, I can type or I can write one message by the system, internal by the system, and this person will receive this message there in another club. Okay, it's one Facebook, one internal or private message by this system. It's a good thing too. Email message, it's a one like a, how can I say, newsletter. It's a one newsletter submodel. Example, I have all the members from my clubs registered with emails, the parents, the friends of the club, the staff, the example master guide members. I can send a message to them by the system. Included, I don't need my email account. I don't need to access my personal email account, example, Hotmail or I don't know, Google account. No, you can send the message by the system because internal inside the system have one specific server to send a message. But at this part, it's restricted. It's private. Sorry. Example: the clubs can send a message for their members. The conference can send a message only the directors. The union can send a message only the staff of the conference. Each level have rules about this email messaging or newsletter. But about a clubs, you can send a message for all your members. Okay, it's a good because example, you have one parents reunion, you have one camp, you have informations, and you need to send to them all the informations by email. Report generator, it's one model. We are working about this because sometimes the directors can send me or send me a message, Rodrigo, I think I need one report that show me the average of the age from my kids, from my Pathfinder or my adventures, or I need one report about a unit or one report. Sometimes I can create a new report in this report generator. Okay, Treasury Model is I can manage the bills to pay, to receive, the balance, the cash flow. I can generate a report by period, by year. I can see the old times, the older times, how much I have in my cash, an example. I can generate or I can control the annual payment, example, or monthly payment if you works with a monthly payment in your club. Example, Rodrigo is a one Pathfinder kid. Okay, how much Rodrigo paid? How much Rodrigo will pay to the club? You can see everything about this, okay, in the reports by person, or by account or by status. You can see by colors, and that's it. Pastor, I think is that I can show in these minutes, but I think it's one overview about the system, what you can do, what you can access, what you can generate, export, insert. It's a one overview, but when you receive your account, you can explore better, you can know better the system, and of course you are you have a support, you have a tutorials, you have a manual, and I think in the next week we have one specific and exclusively chat for the directors by the advancers or from the advancers. That's it, my friend.
Okay,
Whoa.
Rodrigo. These are all the questions that I collected. There's a lot of questions.
Oh my God.
I don't know if we can go through all of these questions. I think Pastor Tenorio has already answered many of these in the chat.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know what the best way to do this is, but maybe we can just, I don't know if you want to
I'll try
start
to
going through these
respond
questions.
fast.
Yeah, okay, let's go. First one. Did you say the Texas conference has access to this? Somebody tried to request new account, but they didn't see that.
Yeah.
So I think already.
Yeah, no, that page login.
Okay.
The login page it's the first screen that I show them.
Right.
About this, listen. Texas conference was waiting this training, and after this training, the Texas conference will share with you this possibility. You can do your register, you can access that page, but I think Pastor Tenorio
he said a couple months
in his like mind that, when he
so Pastor Tenorio will let us know when it's available for us to test.
Yes,
I think. Right. Second question is, if the name of Sterling changes or we change the volunteer background and educator, will this program be updated?
Yes, because the both are integrated, are working together. For example, if a Sterling volunteer block one user in the CMS, the same, block it.
So it's in sync. Sterling volunteer and CMS are in sync.
Working together, yeah.
Working together, perfect. Okay, third question. Is this CMS system going to be used to register for area events as well, or is it just for conference?
It's a one question by coordinator.
Okay.
Yes, coordinator. Yes, you can work with area events, not only conference events. It's a good thing for you.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Question number 4. What would we be able to register with the area as well using this platform? I think that's the same question as before. So, so maybe this one is talking specifically about area events. The other one is talking specifically about area
about account. I think it's a question.
Right.
About a coordinator's account, I think, I don't know, I have sure, but I think Iris created or registered the coordinators yet. I think so.
Okay.
Iris was working about this.
Okay, we'll get some more detailed information about that one. The next one, it says it's not the same question. It was Ginger that put the question in. I was talking about registering our club with the area each year. So maybe registering each club with the area, not necessarily registering the club with the conference, but with the area. So I guess that's the question. Because this was talking more about events. This is more just talking about local club registering with the area.
Yeah, about this, if the system will be able to register the new clubs, no. The clubs
Mhm.
can register only by conference, not
To
by
the conference.
coordinator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question, can we
Can
find
you?
out area coordinators' contact information in this system? Will we be able to find that?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Only if it's your coordinator, but not another
Mm,
coordinator. Yes.
mm. Maybe this is question about, so I don't know how it is in your country, but each area has their group of coordinators. Will we be able to
No,
find
yeah. No, it's the
that
same.
area's coordinator?
Yes, the same. But the clubs can see the coordinator's contact, but
Okay.
they can't to see the other coordinators, the other area example. Only the himself's coordinator.
Hmm. Okay. I think, okay, we can get some more detailed information about that.
Yes, I
The
need.
next,
Yes, I need
yeah.
to think better about this because
Yes, yeah.
NID.
Very specific questions. Yeah.
Yes, NID have one big list to discuss with me, and that list have coordinators, subjects.
Okay. Okay. Question number 6. If we already certified our club for 2020 and 21, will our club certification transfer over to this new system automatically?
Oh no!
I don't know.
Sorry. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Number 7. Can we send monthly reports through this
Yes, of
system?
course.
Excellent.
Monthly. The period, the conference can choose what is
Okay.
when you need to send the reports.
Okay. Question number 8. Will the system void old director access and or inherit credentials to a new director if a new one is elected? So how is that transfer of old director to new director going to happen? How does that happen?
Each conference works with a different rules, but example,
Okay.
talking about Florida experience, there they block everybody in one date, one specific date of the year. They block every user, all the users of the clubs. And
Okay.
if the director, example, if one director he elected, they can request reactivate your account. If the old director, no, he
He's
left
gone.
the club, okay, gone,
Okay.
okay, the new director can request a new account.
Got it. Okay. Number 9. I know we're running a little short on time. So number 9. So the Advent source registration is going to be a substitute by this program. Is this going to be locally used by the local conferences?
Hard question. I don't know, but in this moment, Advanced Search will be a support team in the project and the training team, and they need statistics by the system about honors and classes example. Until this moment, that's it. But in the future, I think so. Yes, probably. But I don't have this information confirmed in this moment.
Okay. I think there are some questions, several, that are regarding payment. Maybe if you can go a little bit more into detail about the different payment options that we have.
Yes, it's
So like
hard question.
bank account, PayPal, credit card. What are the options for payment that we're going to have with this new system?
Yes, about this, I know that example, Caroline Conference, they don't work with a PayPal. Why? Because they have one thing called, church check, I think. I don't know what is the name, but
Okay.
there they work with a church check, and
Okay.
because they can't work with a PayPal because the church doesn't have one PayPal account, and that's it. Each conference will be choosing the better way by this method of payment.
Okay. All right. One other question, not related to payment. Who will be updating the library content?
NID, NID,
NAD.
and advancers, yes. The
Okay.
contents from them.
Okay. Great. Question 13. Will this system keep track of which honors were completed by the Pathfinders? It'll keep track of all their honors? I think that's
What
the question.
is, so this keep track,
Or maybe which Pathfinders completed all the honors? Maybe looking at it from two different perspectives. Like for this honor, which Pathfinders completed it? Or maybe looking at it from this Pathfinder, if you look at this Pathfinder, what honors did he complete? Maybe that's that question.
The system works in this way. Example, honors only when the person complete everything. It's only if in the done case, okay, he done, he did register. But in the classes, it's different because in the classes, I can follow item by item, requisite by requisite. And when one person finished one class, automatically these classes will be available to register. But honors, no. Honors only the simple registers.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Who will have access to see the master guide progress? Maybe the progress of the requirements that the master guides have. Who's going to have access to that?
Only the master guide club.
Master guide club.
The coordinator and the conference, they just can see only the statistics, not the names or by person. Only the general statistics, but the master guide clubs can see person by person.
Cool. All right. Getting down to the last few. This may be more of a comment. Please approve this master guide virtual card. It would be a great resource for those who want to complete requirements and do not have an active club at the local level.
I wait the same. But anyway, are excited with this too. Probably we work with this.
Great. Okay. This is more of a general question about, I don't know if it's just specifically Brazil, but is this in use? Can you tell us a little bit about where it's being used actively right now in either South America or Brazil?
Let me show you one website with you about our statistics in the South America. I will share in English. I will share in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can do that.
See, I share with one link with you. In this, you can see all the statistics in the 80 countries in the South American division. Yes.
So this is actively being used.
Yes, only the active clubs and members. Okay. And you can see the statistics by the countries, by the states, cities, and every places. Yes, all the South American division use this system. It's required, not optional. It's required here in the South America.
Wow.
One club.
So in South America, there's probably almost 12,000 or so. 10 to 12,000 clubs that are actively using the system.
Yeah, but the good news is, let me show you, because Rodrigo, but and in our case, okay, you have one find a club. That's it.
Okay. Okay. So in the US, these are the
Yes,
clubs that are currently using it. Is that what you're saying?
we are starting, but in
Wow.
1 year, I hope this number will be
Wow.
very, very
Cool.
different.
Excellent. Excellent. All
Okay.
right. We have a few more minutes. Let's
Okay.
see. The next one is, I think this question has already been answered because of what we just saw. The question was, if the NAD has purchased this, does it scale well? And it looks like it scales pretty well.
Yes.
There's, you know,
Yeah.
over 12,000
This
clubs
is a
that
plan.
are using it. So it
This
looks
is a
pretty
plan.
good. Great. And then I think this last one was also related to payment. Do people pay online so that it goes into the system? I think that's a payment question.
No, the digital payments, no. Only in the deposit case example, when I can insert one picture, but it's one simple method. But the digital payment, no. Always it's outside from the system.
Okay.
How the
And then we
master?
will have 2 more questions. So which reports are sent, and then how will the master guides be invested through virtual completion without any report? So that's a question. Those
Well,
will be
the
the last 2
first,
questions. Yeah.
well, which reports they are sent? Which reports of what? Ranking?
I'm not sure exactly. Monthly activity reports, maybe?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Ranking,
activity reports.
ranking,
Okay.
yes, they can send. The other,
Okay.
how the master guide will be invested through virtual yes, in the NID, I don't know how. I'm talking about a South American experience. Here, when one person finished one virtual card, the leader, the conference director received one message. Hey, you have one leader, and this leader finished the virtual card. And the director will decide what is happening with this. I will do the how can I say the ceremony? I don't know. The master guide ceremony.
Maybe investiture or something like
Investiture,
that.
yes.
Investiture.
Yeah. And the conference director decides, okay, I will invest, or no, okay, he finished, but I can't to approve this. Sometimes happens.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
People,
thank you so much, Rodrigo.
I need to take a picture with you, people, for
Okay, so let's
my memory.
maybe we can do this. If everybody can turn on their cameras, let's try to take a picture. We say 100 people. Let's everybody have their cameras on. And we'll take a picture.
One historic, yes, one historic picture. And people, thank you. Sorry, so sorry about my English, my poor English, but you are awesome, fantastic, because you have patience. And I think in the next experience, your meeting will be personal meeting, I think. After this,
Okay.
everything happens with our life. But thank you. God bless you.
Pastor Tenorio, we're going to take a quick picture. So we've asked everybody to turn their videos on. Maybe you can unmute yourself and give us better instructions. I'm not very good at this. So, all right.
Pastor Tenorio, thank you, Master.
Yeah. That's not how, especially not on the live. Facebook and YouTube. I was trying to teach Rodrigo that we don't call somebody else master in English.
Yeah.
Right.
But I still talking master.
No.
Okay.
But I would say thank you, Rodrigo, for taking the time showing this to us. Probably 5-6 months ago, Rodrigo came to Texas and taught this program to all of our coordinators and their staff. So thank you once again. This is almost becoming a reality for us, and we are excited to be able to transition. Thank you as well to you guys for hanging in there. I know it's 4 hours on a Sabbath afternoon after eating that much food. It can be tough, but you've made it. You survive, okay? And so see you tomorrow at what time, everybody? 9 a.m. That is right, 9 a.m. So, yeah.
Why don't we do everybody, I don't know, wave or something, and then we'll take a quick screenshot. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
How do you
Cool.
take a picture of 100 people?
I was only able to get whatever this number is, 49 or something like that. So maybe I'll get the next ones in the next screen.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you. All right.
By the way, before you end the live stream, so
Yes.
that other people that have not been able to attend this or the live stream, each class has been recorded and it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel for the benefit of those that would like to pause and play each class. So keep that in mind so you can communicate to the rest of the leaders. Thank you.